Daryl Clifford, and this is my Welcome to Neverland build. Took just about a year. I started it 1 week after the last show. I originally had it about a 4x6 layout. Did the lagoon, and the pirate ship ended up being about 2/3 of the lagoon, so I ripped it apart and started over. I don't know what really got me to want to do this, but just had the idea, and I kind of checked the Google, and there wasn't a lot out there, so I figured it would be a good one to hit.
Yeah, try to do something new. So you've got a lot of great little scenes going on here, so maybe take us through each of these and point out what the characters are doing.
All right, so over here we got the Lost Boys tree. And this is, I guess, kind of represents when they first arrive and kind of meet everyone. And then right behind that is Mermaid Lagoon, when Peter and Wendy go to meet all the mean mermaids. In the back is Skull Rock. I have Captain Hook and Tiger Lily in their boat there, but it kind of got hidden, but you know, that is the way of the convention. And then as you move left over the island, we've got the lagoon here with the pirate ship. Got Peter up top, Hook there. And then in the back is the Lost Boys on their way to fight the Indians.
Don't forget Batman as well.
And Batman comes every year no matter what I build, so he's always enjoying the show. And then got the gator on the side here. I tried some fancy ways to get him in the water, but he pretty much just disappeared, so I figured I'd leave him on shore. We got the Indian village in the back, and added the little guys digging up the treasure with the genie just to add a little more fun. Once you build the whole island, you realize that's a lot of just green, so you got to add a thing here or there just to break it up.
Right, so the landscaping is something that certainly stands out here with both like the rock work and kind of how you build up that island with Indians on it, as well as all of the leaves and grass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the mountains are kind of funny because I actually got to that point, was running out of time, and just figured out the quickest way I could build a mountain, and they actually turned out pretty good. It was actually laziness, but they look nice.
So it looks like, is it kind of plates stacked on top of each other?
Yep, and they got the 4x2 angle plates on the side, and that's what gives them their cone shape. And then just bamboo bricks, and then the little old school Christmas tree right on top peeks it out nicely.
Are all of the minifigures and parts you used, are those regular official LEGO pieces, or did you get any custom pieces to create some of the characters?
They are all official LEGO pieces. We do have the friends that I took from my 6-year-old girl. She was putting up a fight until I told her to make the mermaids for me, and then it was on. She was, take this one, take this one. But yeah, everything is an official LEGO part. I don't even know where the tails come from. I found them on Bricklink, but I think they might be Chima or something like that.
The skull back there is very good work because not only do you have to do normal kind of rock work with that, but you have to create a recognizable face shape, which isn't easy.
Yes, that was not. That's probably the 10th one. I kept building them and ripping them apart, build them, rip them apart. That is not an easy shape to do. I like how that turned out. It's good enough for this.
And then for the trees, you got some of these classic. You don't see a lot of these smaller trees like that these days.
No, I usually don't build them. I like to build my own trees, but I thought they fit in nicely in this build because, you know, it's kind of a cartoony build, so they actually work.
And then how does this build break down when you bring it to a show? I'm sure it doesn't all travel as one piece.
No. This is my 4th show, so I have learned some things, and it actually does break into 45 plates. The maximum overhang is 1 stud, so I have custom-built boxes that you can stack the plates in, and I'm getting better at moving them here.
Another fantastic feature is the kind of flickering lights in the water that give sort of a sense of movement here, so how did you incorporate that into it?
That was my first real challenge with lights that I've tried. So I used an Arduino controller board and LEDs, and there are way more wires in there than I anticipated. I actually don't have anywhere big enough to build this at home, so my first time setting it up was here, and I ended up with just a mass of cables in the back. But the studs are 3 deep, so Where the lights are, I actually have a plate on the second layer, and that gives room for the light, and then I can put the stud back on top.
Yeah, it works well, and it definitely adds a lot to make the build kind of stand out as you're walking around looking at it. The ship is really great there as well, so it looks like you used a lot of the older kind of brown pieces there to create the whole of the ship.
Yes, another somewhat proud moment. The last time I built a pirate ship, I was probably 10, and it was a set. So it actually turned out better than I thought it would. And I think the gold really helps because Captain Hook's all about that bling. And yeah, and then I obviously don't have any sails left, so I did the sails up kind of so I wouldn't have to spend a bunch of money on sails.
Nice little workaround.
Yeah, it worked out pretty all right.
Well, excellent layout here. I'm so glad you could bring it all out to the show, and I'm sure you've had a lot of people coming by and recognizing the characters and scenes here.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun. Oddly, more adults are recognizing it, but some of the kids see it too, and that's what it's all about here.
There you go. Well, thank you so much for taking us through it.
Yeah, thank you.